Are you curious about Boulder neighborhoods? Do you want to be snuggled up against the foothills? Or maybe you want to live in the flatlands with lots of old and newer neighborhoods? Or maybe just farther removed out of town where it's way more like country and very, very quiet. Well, stay tuned as we explore Boulder's neighborhoods, starting with North Boulder. For the sake of simplicity, though, I'm going to address them as areas of Boulder because there's way too many neighborhoods within each area, and frankly, the areas are what defines their neighborhoods. My name is Carla Howell. I'm with Equity Colorado Real Estate, and in this video, we're going to visit North Boulder and discover its nuances, pluses, and minuses, and housing price points. So stay tuned, and if you like this video or you have any questions, please leave a comment because I will reply. Oh, and don't forget to watch or check out the other videos below. And if you like my channel, please subscribe. Boulder's neighborhoods are as diverse as Boulder is. It's like a smorgasbord of choices. I think I'll move south. Oh, but I really like the north. Oh, I want to live downtown maybe. That's really cool. Ah, I'm so confused. Where should I live? Well, let's begin with a higher level view of the city of Boulder and the surrounding greenbelt. You'll see that in the yellow areas, you are actually looking at the city of Boulder, and up to the corner, you're looking at Gun Barrel. The Gun Barrel area is considered Boulder, even though it's 15 minutes separated from the city. The rest of the green areas surrounding the cities is the green belt that Boulder created in 1967, and I do explain this process in a previous video called The Pros and the Cons of Living in Boulder. Just in case you haven't seen that video, you might want to check it out. In the Greenbelt, no one can build. It's dedicated to open space, wildlife, and nature. And it's got the most amazing trails for biking and hiking and just admiring the mountains. On this next map, we're going to look at the city of Boulder as divided into its different areas. We'll be visiting all of these areas from North Boulder and Gun Barrel, going south into Old North Boulder, and then some parts of Central Boulder into the east side, and then we'll discover downtown Boulder, which is really cool, with University Hill and the nearby popular Chautauqua area. And last but not least, popular South Boulder, with the views of the famous Flatirons. North Boulder includes some of the first co-housing communities in Boulder County. They are the Wild Sage, Nomad, and Silver Sage senior housing communities. The two newest communities are Wild Sage and Silver Sage, and were built as townhomes and condos on the same ground that once housed one of Boulder's oldest and first drive-in theaters. Today, the marquee stands to identify this neighborhood as the Holiday. The Holiday Drive-In opened on July 9th, 1953 with Robert Taylor and Ride Vaquero. Do you remember those days? Some beer and some Kentucky Fried Chicken made going to the drive-in the only thing to do on a Saturday night. Not to mention its social benefits. Okay, so let's go back to the co-housing. These communities come together to create a custom lifestyle, as individuals play an integral part of a smaller community within a neighborhood. They typically consist of rental units and units dedicated to home ownership. And in these two newer communities, they have the option to sell some units as part of Boulder's affordable housing program. The units typically take the form of a townhome or a condo with shared community structures for dinners and events. Co-housing communities share in the governing and direction of how and what individuals will contribute to their little mini society, little mini towns. From communal gardens to musical events to venues and activities for the children. North Boulder's expansive views of the foothills and wildlife all around brings a heightened respect for nature. And with amazing restaurants, wineries, breweries, and local shops sitting in a multi-unit level area, you'll feel like you're in this little urban city community, but still connected to nature as part of its landscape. So let's take a look at a few homes for sale in North Boulder in 4 different price points. Welcome to 4141 Autumn Court, currently the least expensive single family home in all of Boulder, for sale at $799,000 with 2 beds and 2 baths and 932 square feet. It feels spacious. Enter through the garden gate into your own bit of Boulder private paradise. Luscious landscaping abounds from the front patio to the back patios, and they're perfect for outdoor dining. This lovely home offers an open concept floor plan on one level, which is really rare. With private bedrooms on either side of the home, each has its own bath. The primary suite includes a walk-in closet and access to the rear patio. This is a charming home set in a wonderful community. Now let's look at 620 Laramie Boulevard, priced at $929,000. It's a great price for 2,580 square feet with 3 bedrooms and 5 baths and a 2-car garage. Easy living just outside of the trendy Nobo neighborhood. Dakota Ridge offers quiet, private living space located near hundreds of trails and beautiful views. Just steps away from the best dining, breweries, and shops that North Boulder has to offer. The finished basement has room for a great office or second living space, and if you're looking for low maintenance, privacy, and proximity to the outdoors, then this is the home for you. 4647 10th Street, priced at $1,775,000 with over 3,100 square feet and 3 beds, 4 baths, balconies, and views all around. This is worth the higher price tag. Urban architecture and a modern atmosphere and high-end finishes, that is eye-catching. Located as far north as you can go into the hills with a custom landscaped private yard, 2 covered patios, and a 2-car garage. You'll be extending your living space to the outdoors for most of the warmer months. Finally, 1080 Quincy Avenue, listed at $2,199,000, is one of the many stunning remodels on a 1954 rambling ranch, which is very common in this area. And with over 1/3 of an acre, you have your own private park to play in. This ranch-style, one-level home has over 3,300 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. You will get lost as you roam the interior. An impeccable renovation, and it's just a short distance to Wonderland Lake for hiking and fishing. This part of Boulder was once filled with small mechanical shops, gas stations, and even a topless bar called the Bus Stop, which many of the locals still remember. And a huge sky slide, one of those giant ones. And yep, my sister burned her belly on that slide. Back then, it had more of a low-key industrial look and feel. But today, it's impressive, and it's the farthest north that you can go within the city limits of Boulder before hitting the infamous Greenbelt, which I explain in the pros and cons of Boulder, so check that video out below if you have not seen it already. The city comes to an abrupt stop when it hits the Greenbelt, but it's more evident in the north and south sides of Boulder. Once you pass that northern boundary of Boulder, the scenery changes to dedicated open space with rolling hills, some rural foothill neighborhoods, ranches, and beautiful views of Boulder Valley. And so many bike riders, so please keep your eye on the road. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour of North Boulder. Its unique little urban town feel may be just what you're looking for. Well, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on new videos about Boulder and the surrounding area lifestyles and neighborhoods. Oh, don't forget to check out the other videos below in the description. Thanks for watching.